Hi!
Hello!
We are back. I've got a new friend.
Hi, I'm Vicetron, again! From like a few hours ago. From getting bodied by Wenjong.
Yeah, you've been on here a couple times.
Yeah, it's been a blast. This whole thing has been great. Everybody's just been so, like, amped to be here. The turnout was great. The players are amazing.
It's wonderful.
My heart is full. My Netrunner player heart is just flooded like the market.
Yeah, like this, playing Netrunner at Atomic Empire is such a big part of my life from 10 years ago, and it's great that it is back this big.
Yeah, same. I mean, like, my fondest Netrunner memory up until now was 2015 Store Champs District, regionals.
Mm-hmm.
And I distinctly remember I brought a weird cheat your way in runner deck that only kind of worked and a wide deck that people weren't ready for. And now, 10 years later, I've brought a weird cheat your way in runner deck that kind of worked and a wide... It's like, the more things change, right?
Yeah.
Just, God, I love it.
You're on PD today. I
Yeah.
really expected red.
You were right to, and I bailed. I chatted with Leah a bit and made her deck slightly worse.
I did.
And
I was saying it was very similar to her list. I didn't know if there were any changes.
Yeah, they're hard. The big one is that I replaced a red level with a top down, which mattered a lot in one game and was otherwise just kind of a nice to have, and might have actually lost me my one Seb game.
Yes. Yes. All right, so we can head on over to the table. So this is our top four, and we've got spiderbro. We have seen his op earlier today, and we have Ainsley. We have seen Ainsley play. I cannot remember. We've seen at least one Vic player. I don't remember if it was Ainsley though.
Yeah, I'm not sure who all was on stream already. I can tell you that Ainsley's Vic is not exactly full of surprises.
Okay.
This is kind of in the vein of like your not quite Blue Hoshiko, but like not far from it either. Right? This is very much in that sort of vein. Actually, take a look.
I think so Ainsley. I guess I can look at the Cobra. I think Ainsley was on.
That would be the Corp, you mean, or on?
Okay, so we have seen Ainsley. We saw in round 3 of Swiss.
Okay.
We saw their Vic.
Cool. So the audience will have an understanding as to what they're up to, and
yeah,
and you also go from there.
All right. Looks like we're resolving mulligans.
Looks that way.
Spiderbro has remembered credits. Ainsley's getting them. I think in the last round, we had one player forget an ID and one player forget credits.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, no, we both immediately proved that being here at the end of a day of Netrunner just comes down to who has slightly more gas in the tank.
Exactly.
And Wenjong has a better tank than me. So yeah, no, I gotta say, by the way, Ainsley's had these forever. I love the pawn click trackers so much.
So the last time Ainsley was on this on stream earlier today, I called them out.
Yeah.
As one of my vivid memories from back in the day.
Yeah, it's they're so flash. It's great. I love them to bits.
It looks like, oh my goodness, is Ainsley using NSG tokens?
Both are?
I was about to say the other like vivid memory is back in the day, and that I have still seen them recently. Ainsley's old FFG tokens are worn out, like so white around the edges.
Barely, like some of them have like you can't see the advancement side anymore. Like they're gone. It's deleted. And to be clear, those tokens still alive and well.
Yeah, I saw them like a month or so ago.
Yeah, I think they actually keep them in the same like whole kit. It's just a matter of like, well, the NSG tokens are here and they're clean and I can read them, so we're gonna use them. Immediate bravado.
Oh my goodness. So bravado onto R&D. Is that a
Tithed.
Tithe?
Yeah.
So that's going to get through and get 7 credits.
I did not catch what it pinged off there. Is that a transfer? Yes.
Okay.
It was. Yeah, I caught a glimpse of it there. I just wasn't sure if that was the discard, and it is. What else would it be doing there, I guess?
Yeah, resing the tithe on the bravado, but not a played transfer.
Right. Money. Honestly, like, I may be incorrect on this, but I feel like losing a transfer for a better bravado this early is going to be enough of a tempo boost that I really doubt Ainsley's that upset. This seems worth it to me, but I am not the best at dealing with ob, so I may just be wrong.
Yeah, so viewers from earlier will know that this ob is on measured for sure. I thought maybe because I'm not a player, I thought I'd be able to see deck lists on Cobra.
I wasn't able to see them either. As I understand it, like, it starts putting them up when people are done.
Okay.
Maybe we can through my view. I'm gonna take a look really quick.
Okay, absolutely. So we get install and a new remote, or install device and a new remote. I see a Sure Gamble in Ainsley's heap. I assume that got played.
It did.
Okay.
It did, that's right.
And then Hermes hits the table in hopes that ice will soon leave the table.
The earlier, the better. Being down that transfer hurts a little bit more now that you've kind of assembled everything you need for that, but hey, progress is progress.
And we've got a daily casts on the table. Do you play Gordian Blade?
Only once in a blue moon. It's not a regular stop for me. It probably should be. I am really bad at it. Like,
I played it today.
Okay.
So we've got a DreamNet and a Pinhole.
Yep.
Do the commentary.
We're doing commentary, yeah. And there goes. Yep. I didn't even catch what that was.
I played. It was Daily Cast that made me think of it because I played Gordian Blade today on stream. The Neo one, I had to have some help from stream with. I did the rest by myself.
Nice.
And the first and last, the Eternal and the Startup, were like serendipitous picks. Because the Eternal one was my favorite card, Netrunner.
You do love Netrunner. Right, you are actually factually cosplaying Smoke this minute.
It was amazing. And then the startup card was Tau, which is a rework of Escher, my pet card.
Yeah. No, that's sick. That's great. How fortuitous.
So we've got a revolver.
Premier killer. The best, some might say. Me, I would.
It's I think the last time we saw Ainsley's Vic on stream, the revolver came down and I think never spent a single counter.
I mean, security revolver. you don't want to use it, but you have it, and
I believe the only thing in play were Scatterfields and.
I mean, I don't know the installer. I didn't see that game, but I have to imagine that like you're disincentivized to install and res fresh sentries when they have the the best crim killer, right? So
yeah. So the Bravado run sees a Stavka off the top of R&D.
Sure does, doesn't it? Okay. So here's the question: not having the open info, I have to imagine spiderbro is on the combo, the Stavka half-run combo. I don't actually know that though.
So I actually did spiderbro's deck check.
Okay.
I don't have the list memorized, but I do remember that I did not see a Hafrun in there.
Really? Okay. So just an honest gigantic Stavka.
Yeah.
All right. I suspect that's probably not getting rezzed today. We'll see.
It did great work in spiderbro's previous op game on stream.
Oh, I don't doubt that for a moment. Yeah.
It was versus Katz Essa, and she lost 4 programs to it.
Oh my god!
A bit of sunk cost.
Yeah.
She lost 2, and then was like, "I'm just going back."
I don't need these. I don't need these where I'm going.
We got a Spin Doctor Res.
Yep.
Draw some cards.
I'm glad you called that, because I did not clock what that was.
I have seen that version a couple times today.
Okay, got it.
And then Ice Installs. Doing a slow setup.
Both sides are, I mean, I expect this from Vic, right? Like, this is kind of the Vic experience. You're doing that very, like, there's the Kurapira. All right,
yeah.
we're 2/3 assembled, and then the game will actually begin in earnest. I generally, I mean, I suspect, based on the board state, there's a pretty good chance that spiderbro pulls one here and ends up. But, like, by that point, if Vic is all the way set up and has been getting DreamNet value this whole time, you know, does Ob keep up? I mean, like, 12 credits is cool and all, but, like, you're going to run that out pretty fast.
So you've been playing a decent amount of Vic lately.
Yes,
right?
Loads.
Are you, in this position, do you run the Spin Doctor? Because it doesn't look like there's much spiderbro wants to recur here, but with DreamNet on the table.
One of the things with Spindo, right, is you would rather deny them the opportunity to recur something good as opposed to waiting to have that. I would happily run that, if only just to be like, not only will I get there, I'm only going to be paying 1 for it, and you're not going to get anything, and force a suboptimal recursion. Personally, I'd run it. I don't know Ainsley's exact lines here. Also, yeah, the Anthill pop. I don't know the pinhole situation on Ainsley's side at this point, but I got to imagine that's a priority. That's another thing, too, right, is that, like, you throwing a pinhole down when they have a spin that's known is such a great fork to provide for them, because they're just forced to... Not only am I going to take the suboptimal one, you're then going to hit the target that actually matters anyway. It's so good.
So spiderbro played an Extract. I did not see if anything got... Okay, so he's trashing the Anthill.
So we'll get a 2 here.
And we're presumably going to get it into this server, where it will join its friend Tranquility Home Grid, and maybe gain more money. I don't know how many cards are in HQ right now.
Can't quite tell. Now looking at this, I'm realizing that my habit of just plopping the cards on the table does not make for good TV.
Yeah, I usually fan mine out before placing them down.
Because
that also has the added benefit of displaying...
Not having to answer questions anymore. Yeah, cards in hand.
I was so pleased that you remembered your core damage.
Oh, yeah.
I saw you didn't take a counter, and I was like, oh, no, they're going to forget that.
No. Fortunately, no. I'm not always the quickest on the uptick on that one, but I will do my best to maintain a good board state.
Yes, those are the pawn acrylic panoramic click trackers. That is indeed what they are.
Went ahead and threw a post towards the folks on my end to maybe swing by and see what's going on with the rest of the top of the cut.
Nice.
I've been staring at the match too much to actually send that out. I keep trying to actually pay attention to the game. Get away! What server? I didn't catch which server.
I don't know. It may. So we do have a sandstone res.
Okay.
So it might be R&D.
I mean, they have the means to get in there pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like because we're spending twin encounters.
Yep. And we're seeing some cards.
Oof.
Was that ice?
We're not seeing them.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, no,
okay.
What was that?
I didn't
Is
get a
that
good look at
off-world?
it. I can't tell. Dang it. No, I saw a flash of it and that looked about right, but either way...
If you want to vamp while I go...
if there's one thing I can do, it's yap. I will absolutely manage. All right, so we'll update the overview in a second here, but we're 0-2. This is exactly what you expect from Vic, right? Like, this is fundamental red crim. I walk in, I see a couple accesses. There will be points in here eventually, and when that happens, you're going to bleed.
It was indeed... a basalt spire.
That's so much worse. Oh my god, that's so much worse. We're seeing another one as Event Horizon on the top.
And Shibboleth comes down.
All right, the rig is here for the most part. Any other pieces are just nice to haves. We've got one more MU. I'm sure that'll probably turn into a cup at some point. Yeah, like you have to assume, right? Like the sweep is coming.
Absolutely.
Just a matter of time. Though, you know, second Chesva, sometimes you need it to get through the day, right? So that's perfectly fine. I would like to see this spin answered.
Yes.
That is kind of a big deal. Also, that credit total, not a problem, not a measured threat, not an issue. Ainsley just riding the line, completely fine. One of the trickiest things with Ob, too, right, is that this matchup can shift so quickly into... Well, it may be a worse piece of ice, but it's one that you're bad at dealing with, right? At any given moment. Like, you could just force them, and again, you know, not having access to Spider-Bro's list, I don't know what the code gate situation is, right? But just, like, as make them lean on Shibboleth as much as possible. And it just sucks. Code gates are rough, obviously, especially, like, in Wayland. I think, what's the only, like, notable code gate over there is, like, Valentau that's actually hard to break. That's about it.
I know that one's not in this list.
I wouldn't expect it to be. Not with Ob.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, it's one of those things where it's like, what you need to watch out for is the Kurapira tokens. That's what you need to be really careful, because obviously Revolver's going to break everything easily, right? But feeding Kurapira tokens in this matchup could potentially just mean waltzing in as if you threw an Estebrado down and seeing way too many cards at any given moment.
So we've got trashing the Tithe to use Op to fetch a Spin Doctor, which is going to on-res trash the old Spin Doctor. So that's what you need to answer a Spin Doctor, is just wait until they trash it themselves.
There's always a bigger Spin Doctor.
This one, of course, comes down on the Tranquility Home Grid server.
Yep. Because why get anything less than maximum value in Ob?
Absolutely.
Right? Now, what I want to see is a little bit more of... Is that a Hollow Man?
It is.
Yeah, okay. Yep. All right, that's... Well, there goes that proactive game plan I was about to talk about. I was going to say, I want to see a little bit more of a push just to force Ainsley to overextend, but that doesn't seem to have happened yet. We are, of course...
What sent the Hollow Man to archives?
I couldn't tell. There's no pinhole to be seen, so I'm not quite sure. I did not catch if there was a run in there. Honestly, I can't quite tell. Regardless, I think...
You know what? I think the Tithe was probably trashed to the Stavka. So I think that was the trash that brought the Spin Doctor in. And that's why Spider-Bro then removed Spin Doctor from the game.
Spend out Revolver, Ainsley spent the rest of the money, got rid of Hollow, left the Trank Rig because they were out of cash.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool, got it. I see the lines. Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing, right? Like, Spider-Bro's going to continue to be absolutely loaded. This is only going to get...
Especially with another extract.
Yep, this is only going to continue to get bigger, and, like, the trick here, right, is those agendas are pooling somewhere.
Yes.
And at any given moment, that can just pop. And Ainsley knows that. At any given moment, the hand could be awful. R&D is going to be all obbed to heck and back as far as the density goes. Like, the agenda pinata can absolutely pop here. And then if the levy breaks, it's just over because you're already 3 up. I suspect if Ainsley has a solid econ play of any kind of get off the ground, or honestly, they don't even really need it. They can take a turn to click for credits, and it's not the end of the world. It's 0-3. The Hollow's gone. Like, for all the money that he's got, Spider-Bro really doesn't have a great way to leverage it.
Yeah, he said, I have too much money. I'm going to extract my Tranquility Home Grid for some more cards.
Sure.
In the form of a Spin Doctor.
Options are options. There's an install in R&D. Yep, make it, well, we know where the agendas are probably at. All right,
Yep.
cool. But that is the odd way, right? Is just like assemble the ideal board state before they manage to churn through everything that wasn't the ideal board state. Another draw.
Another.
Toss a drink
Pitching.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense to me. Now, I don't know if Ainsley's list is on Classic, but if not, if not, okay, cool. But if so, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Like, where, at this point, you have to be hoping, like, even on 2 copies, you'd be like, surely, by now, right? But no, apparently not.
Looking through the heap. So yeah, spiderbro is, we've seen the Basalt Spire. I know there's an Above the Law, some Ozef protocols.
Yep.
And I think Offworlds. I don't know. There have been so many.
Go on.
Maybe Let Them Dreams. I was because there's so many games today, and I did, like I said, I did his deck check, so I saw the cards, but my retention. There's the 3rd extract.
Golly.
So, I guess this is gonna trash the sandstone to fetch something.
What are we digging for?
I worry.
Okay.
About not having extract as a tool later.
Not only do you not have it as a tool later, we've reached the funny money point where it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I really doubt this is on Myoshu. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's probably not the case. And if that's not the case, I don't understand why we're getting into big deal numbers. I am a little... It feels like it's almost there, just like, well, I have it.
It sort of feels like maybe we are trying to make sure we can pull off triple measured.
Certainly, of course, right?
But,
you absolutely need the 15. Consider, though, that this is a criminal with access to HQ tools.
Yes.
Who can easily get in one way or another, has a full breaker suite. And the moment they see any of those, some combination of Chesva credits and actual credits, and all of that is gone. Like, it cannot be your primary game plan at this point in the game. Granted, Ainsley's broke, but that could absolutely change in an instant. And the moment that changes, you need another game plan. Especially if you're holding triple measured.
Yes.
If they ever poke the hand, it's done.
And like if you wanna sneak out a basalt,
right?
You're probably losing that HQ ice.
Yeah, safe bet. That's the other thing, too, is that, like, for all the extracting and everything else, this board hasn't been built up all that much. That's a fly swatter. Okay. Yeah, there's a twinning counter. This is a pretty dangerous run, actually. For as broke as Ainsley is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a spicy run. Oh, was that a steal? Oh, I can't tell.
There's an event horizon.
And another event horizon. So if that was a steal, and it looked like a steal...
Yeah.
Which I can't quite see.
Nothing was taken back from the bin, so I would assume we are on 5 or maybe 4 with a Let Them Dream.
Yeah, and there it is, and there it is, and there is the Hollow Man? Wait.
This is a Spin Doctor.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was about to say, like, yeah, you absolutely need those back right now. Those are now your win condition. Not that they weren't before, but now they're actually live. That's a huge problem. I am a little surprised that Ainsley went for that, to be honest.
Using a virus to get the Hollow Man, presumably, that was just put back.
Sure.
This is going to be installed from R&D, so is online to put down 3 counters. So this could be a Basalt right here.
Absolutely, yeah, it could. And if so, oh god, that's just terrible. I'm gonna go check to see how many points that is.
Absolutely,
because I want this updated. Yeah, sure.
It was a Basalt. So Hollow Man to put 3 advancement counters on it, and then double advance for the rest of the turn. Score a Basalt with 2 counters, and we're going to get something bounced with Hermes, and it is indeed the HQ Ice.
Oh, shoot.
It was a Basalt.
Yes.
And it was indeed the HQ Ice that got bounced with Hermes.
Yep, that was the... Sounds about criminal. Yep. Of course.
And what did you determine?
I only saw one.
You only saw one? Okay.
Which doesn't make any sense. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if they were just perfectly piled or what, and I wasn't going to go poking their board.
I see.
But given that something got bounced...
Numbers. I don't know if spiderbro has 3 basalts or just 2 in here.
A lot of folks on Let Them Dream suites, and again, I'm not 100. You said there are dreams in this.
I think so.
Are usually on 2 of the 3 ofs to make the math a little bit less awful, because as soon as 2 get stolen, dream is actually a real agenda. Oh my god!
There's an Ozyef. So that is 2 points.
Yep. No Hermes targets. To speak of, is that an Eru?
It is.
Ooh. Oh no.
So now, looks like we're immediately using Eru to see a couple cards.
You have to, because you are going to die to measured if you don't.
That is an Afshar.
Game.
And game.
Game! Oh my god. Holding it down for NC. Sorry, Georgia crew. Not today. I gotta tell them. I'm not gonna be the first, but I'm gonna be in line. Look, we love our Georgia folks. We love the Georgia meta.
We're
Wonderful.
so glad they're here.
We're so glad they're here. We will send them packing, if that's what it takes. And if it takes Red Crim just deciding that measured response is not a real card and cannot hurt them, so be it. And I am so happy to see that go down the way it did. Spider Bro, love you, buddy, but I want our locals to take this one. Let's go, Ainsley.
All right, so we will. That was round 2 of the elimination bracket. We got one more round coming up. That one, we don't yet know who's going to be in it, but we'll be back with that in a bit.
Talk to you soon.